What's up, everybody? It's the Alex Leak and Friends NFL podcast, back for another week. I'm your host, Alex Leak, and this is the 2019 Tennessee Titans season preview. Looking at their coaches, offensive coordinator is a new one, Arthur Smith, who's been a longtime Titan in different roles on the team as a coach. Now he's the offensive coordinator. Mike Vrabel still the head coach. Dean Pease, a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator. Vrabel, Super Bowl winner as a player. Looking at this Titans, what the Titans have done this year. Let's go to the draft first of all. Arthur Smith, as the new offensive coordinator. Sure, we'll see if he works out. And we'll see what they do. Looking at the draft, in the first round, taking defensive tackle Jeffrey Simmons out of Texas A&M. Dude is a monster. He's a beast. He fell a little bit, and great get for the Titans. He's going to help shore up an already dangerous defense. He is a future star, in my opinion, if he can stay healthy. So, excellent pick there for the Titans. In the second round, wide receiver Arthur Brown out of Ole Miss, or A.J. Brown, as he's more commonly known. A.J. Brown is a stud. I think that he is the second best wide receiver, or will be the second best wide receiver on the team very quickly. I think he's a high riser and will get, it all depends on the quarterback position, getting him the ball. Receiver is only as good as his quarterback, but I think that he'll get a lot of looks and a lot of opportunity to develop quickly. Third round guard Nate Davis, fourth round safety Amani Hooker, and fifth round linebacker DeAndre Walker out of Georgia. So some good picks. I give them a B+ on their draft. And so looking good. Now let's look at the roster. Wide receivers, you got Corey Davis, former Western Michigan product. I'm a big fan of Corey Davis. He needs to have a better, take the next step. I think that he's a superstar wide receiver if he can continue to grow. So he needs to take the next step, be a true number one. Tywan Taylor, solid receiver, speedster. Adam Humphries, a great slot receiver. Adam Humphries is a interesting case as he took less money to join the Titans, the Patriots. You would think most players are going to go join the team with a chance to win a Super Bowl. Well, he turned down the Patriots offering more money, $1 million more per year at $10 million. He turns it down. Titans give him 4-year, $36 million deal. So he'll be the Titans slot guy going forward. I'm a big Adam Humphries fan. And, I'm not sure. I think that he's an excellent receiver. We'll see if he can fit in this offense well enough. They also have Tajay Sharp, Darius Jennings, and the before-mentioned A.J. Brown. Looking at the offensive line, we got to start with star left tackle Taylor Lewan, and him coming out saying that he's been suspended for the first 4 games of the season. So a big blow there for the Titans. Sucks to have one of your best guys on the line suspended to start the year, so they'll try and move on without him. They also have Roger Saffold at guard, Ben Jones at center, Kevin Pamphile, right guard, and Jack Conklin, go green, at right tackle. He needs to step it up, be a little bit better than he has been, but his upside is up there. I'm a big Jack Conklin fan. Going to the tight end position, Delaney Walker, as usual. The old reliable there for the Titans, Jonnu Smith, and Ryan Hewitt is about the tight ends that I know there on the Titans. Delanie Walker, definitely the number one option. Jonnu Smith has shown some flashes, though. Go to quarterback position, Marcus Mariota is supposed to be the franchise quarterback here, and they also brought in Ryan Tannehill to be the backup. Maybe try and push Mariota to play better with Tannehill chomping at his ankles, trying to get the starting job. So, interesting dynamic there with the quarterback position in Tennessee between Mariota and Tannehill. And I really think that inconsistency and injuries at the quarterback position have derailed the Titans a little bit the last couple of years. And so we'll see if they can get that fixed. Mariota, at his best, is a solid franchise quarterback, tough to stop. At his worst, though, is not a very good quarterback. So he needs to balance it out, stay healthy, be reliable. And if you're a Titans fan, I don't think you want to see Ryan Tannehill on the field. He had year after year after year to prove himself in Miami to earn that franchise quarterback position. They were pretty much going to give it to him, and he couldn't do it. So we'll see if, Titan fans don't want to see Tannehill out there, but if he gets the opportunity, we'll see if he can take advantage of it. For Mariota, it's all about staying healthy and being more consistent, not turning the ball over, and try and get this Titans team back to the playoffs. At the running back position, Derrick Henry's a monster. Dion Lewis is as good as you're going to get as a backup running back. I'm a big Dion Lewis fan. Him and Henry, solid 1-2 punch. After that, you got Jeremy McNichols, David Fluellen, but nothing to write home about. Going to the defensive side of the ball, Brent Urban, Jeffrey Simmons, who I think is going to be coming up for that starting spot very quickly. Daquan Jones at defensive tackle, Jarrell Casey, a star at defensive tackle, and the old but still getting it done, Cameron Wake. I mean, he's been in the league forever, but he's still doing his thing and still a monster. And you go to the linebacker position, so the D-line's not bad for Tennessee. Go to the linebacker position, Rashaan Evans, Wesley Woodyard, Harold Landry. Rashaan Evans and Harold Landry drafted in the first and second rounds last year. Future stars, future solid guys. I like both of them a lot. Wesley Woodyard, a solid veteran that can those young guys can lean on. I think I understated that defensive line too. I mean, Jarrell Casey, Jeffrey Simmons' potential. Then you go to the secondary, Logan Ryan, Malcolm Butler, Adoree Jackson. Solid pieces there. Safety, Kenny Vaccaro, brought in, good get. And safety, hashtag just a fan, Kevin Byard, who's an excellent safety, ball hawk, Pro Bowl safety. Look for him to have a big year in 2019. Definitely not just a fan. If you don't know his name, you got to know who Kevin Byard is. Solid, all-pro player. Looking at the special teams, Brett Kern at punter, Ryan Suckup at kicker. So that's the Titans roster and their outlook for the year. Interesting that Adam Humphries turned down that money to join the Titans, but a good get for them. Anytime you steal away from the Patriots, that's awesome. They moved on from Jonathan Cyprien, Luke Stocker, and Blaine Gabbert. And really, the Titans, you think back on last year, at least I do, and I think not a great year last year for the Titans. But you think about it, they just missed out on the playoffs in 2018 on the final game against the Colts, and they didn't have Mariota for that game. They started Blaine Gabbert for that game. So, again, Mariota's availability is your best ability. So Mariota has to stay healthy, has to stay on the field. And if he can, maybe this team can get back to the postseason in 2019. Does Mariota or do Titan fans feel any pressure that Tannehill's there now, like he's trying to steal the starting spot away from Mariota? If I say this, if Mariota is your franchise quarterback, if that's who you're betting on, then Tannehill needs to be not even close in that competition. Mariota needs to blow him away because Tannehill's proven that he's not a franchise quarterback. And I get the impression, I get the feeling that the quarterback battle is closer than Titan fans would like it to be. So it's on Mariota to take the next step, get this team back to the playoffs. We all remember when he threw a touchdown pass to himself against the Chiefs, beat the favored Chiefs in Arrowhead 2 years ago. He needs to get back to that. And this team needs to be more competitive. Star tackle Taylor Lewan, big loss. Missing the first 4 games of the year, but I believe the Titans will be able to survive it. Mike Vrabel's a hell of a coach, I think. I think Titan fans should trust him and believe that he can get the most out of the roster. And it really comes down to in the NFL, do you have a franchise quarterback or not? And I know it sounds like I'm being hard on the Titans missing the playoffs just by one game, but you know, I just can't harp on it enough. Mariota's got to be healthy and got to be ready to go for that Week 17 game. So hopefully going forward, the Titans can do a better job of keeping him upright, keeping him healthy, and plugging better pieces around him so that he can have more success. So hopefully a big year for the Titans in 2019. I, however, do not have them doing as well. They're in a tough division. You look at that AFC South, you got the Colts, playoff team last year, the Texans, a playoff team last year, the Jags, AFC Championship game 2 years ago, and they just added a former Super Bowl MVP and Nick Foles. So I think the Titans are in a tough division. I have them missing out on the playoffs with it being that tough. I got the Jags, Texans, and Colts all making the playoffs. So in a tough division, it's going to be a big year for Mariota and the Titans to prove that they belong. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. Preseason week 1 starts tomorrow night, and I can't wait for week 1. Titan fans, I know you have some shit to say after this episode, so let me know what you guys are thinking. Tell me where I'm wrong. Leave it in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave a comment, as I'll keep these episodes coming week after week. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a great week, guys. Peace out.